morning.
Good morning, Sandhya.
Hi, Melvin. How are you doing?
Good, good. And you?
Very good, thanks.
Very good. Sandhya, I'm calling you to ask to get your team to pitch as per your PR plan for our report on data services by smartphone users.
Sure. So I gather you have a new report out relevant to the current scenario?
Absolutely. This new report is on mobile banking and related services, and we want the media to get interested in the space and what we have uncovered.
So what would you say would be a perfect headline from the report that you would...
When you see the report, it has elements on mobile banking services now available and how it is going to help rural India.
And you have figures on adoption and barriers to it?
Absolutely. And remember, we will evaluate PR success not only just on what media is saying, but also if it has an impact on our stakeholders.
Sure, absolutely. Not to worry, Melvin. We'll get our brightest new executive to begin work on this. And we'll send you a full status report on interactions and media interest by end of day.
Great.
Bye.
Great.
Hi Asta, I just got a call from Melvin, and since you've been working on the account and been doing a lot of the reading, I want you to take the responsibility of pitching to the media.
Okay, thank you. So, can you just explain to me what exactly is it that I'm going to be pitching?
Sure. Informate has just released a report on mobile banking services and its impact on rural India, and we actually suggested to them that they leverage some of the angles while we pitch to the media.
But is there any specific mobile banking specific data?
Sure, I was just coming to that. You will have to go through the report and look at the PR plan and see what angles you think makes sense and the target media that is most relevant to our stakeholders.
Okay, and who exactly do I need to speak to?
I'm going to leave that to your discretion. Review the collateral, look at the plan again, and I'm sure you'll come up with the right media we need to reach out to.
Okay, well, thank you. I'll start calling and I'll update you.
Thanks so much. Good luck.
Hi, I'm calling on behalf of Informate Mobile Intelligence.
Yes, so what is this about?
Actually, Informate periodically releases intelligence reports on mobile services.
Really, I can't understand why you would call me and waste my time. What's the news? Why is Informate worth my time?
The latest report has some great India-specific data on services offered on mobiles for mobile banking and how it can impact rural India.
Heck, most people can't even afford phones. I don't see anything newsworthy.
Okay, can you please just hear me out? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, you're looking despondent. Don't be. Let me help you with some elementary tips to make for a good pitch.
Really? Let me take notes.
Remember, when you're dealing with the media, you're also dealing with a very cluttered news environment. So you cannot flounder when telling the journalist that big story idea. Remember that journalist is also pitching to his or her editor for that very limited space. It's really simple. You must do your groundwork in 4 clear steps. 1. Understand your stakeholders, engage an audience perspective on the story you want to tell. 2. Who are your media targets that you need to reach out to and will buy your story? 3. Have you thought about it from the media's perspective? Who's going to tell your story? Just your spokesperson or perhaps another expert? And even third-party data to support the journalist's research. And fourthly, what is your message strategy? What must you highlight to ensure you get the headline you want to see in the next day's papers or broadcast?
But all this sounds so overwhelming. Where do I start?
Well, it's really simple. Like I said before, you're in the news business, so you have to wear your news lens and apply your news filter. Why else is there half an hour every morning dedicated for teams to do some tracking? You have a cross-section of people reading different publications, and almost immediately you can gauge if the news you read matters to your audiences. Seeing the news headlines, you need to see if your announcement is timely and fits in. Read the articles in depth and you will notice who is telling the story, what kind of sound bites are being highlighted in headlines, are there nice visuals, a photograph perhaps that lifts up the quality, and why is this news at all?
I never thought of tracking that way.
Well, you are engaging in key business intelligence for yourself and also for your client.
And this is your opportunity to beat the journalists to it. Read, read, read. You can never be completely prepared.
When you get back to your desk, you can see that you have done your homework and have a fair idea now who your media targets should be. What is the media interested in? Who is writing what? What are the trends or opportunistic news items? And who do they address? And how to approach them? What will hook them or snag their interest? More importantly, you now know what information will pique reader interest and how to pitch it.